Well, I'm gonna make another video on Kepler 62e because the last one is like 10 years old. It is a super Earth exoplanet discovered orbiting within the habitable zone of Kepler 62, the second out of most of five such planets discovered by NASA's Kepler spacecraft, which is by far the best telescope ever made, as far as I'm concerned. Thousands of planets, habitable Earth-like planets. Kepler 62e is located out 990 light years from Earth in the constellation Lyra. The exoplanet was found using the transit multitude in which the dimming effects that a planet causes as it crosses in front of its star is measured. Kepler 62e may be the terrestrial or ocean-covered planet, which means thousands of miles of deep oceans are possible, lies in the inner part of its host star's habitable zone. Kepler 62e orbits its host star every 122 days and is roughly 60% larger in diameter than Earth. It's a very big planet. I mean, mass, radius, and temperature. 62e is a super Earth with a radius of 1.61 times that of Earth. This is just above the 1.6 radius limit, above which planets may be more gaseous than they are rocky. So Kepler 62e may like be a mini Neptune. I doubt it. I mean, but anything's possible. It has an equilibrium temperature of 270 K minus 3 C. It has an estimated mass of 4.5 Earth masses. Although the true value cannot be determined, upper limits place it at 18.7 masses, which is highly unlikely to be true, as it would indicate a density of at least around 22.45 grams. I think it's a rocket. I mean, let's be honest. Host star, the planet orbits a K-type star named Kepler 62, orbited by a total of five planets. The star has a mass of 0.62 solar radius, mass radius of 0.64, and has a temperature of 4,925 K, and is 7 billion years old. In comparison, the sun is 4.6 billion years old and has a temperature of 5,700 K. The sun is somewhat metal poor, or 42% of the solar amount. Yeah. Orbit is 112.3 days at just about 0.42 AUs, compared to the distance of Mercury from the Sun, which is 0.38 AUs or 57 million kilometers. Yep, let's look at habitability. Given the planet's age, 7 billion, it, 1 point, so it reflects 1.2 times Earth, and radius of 1.61 times Earth. A rocky surrogate iron composition with the addition of possibly some central amount of water is considered plausible. A modeling study suggests it is likely that a great majority of planets in Alpha 62e size range are completely covered by oceans. However, given that some studies show that super Earths about 1.6 Earths may have a eventual rich comparison 17 million and Kepler 62e radius is estimated to be 1.61 Earth radius, may be a gaseous planet with no definite surface and who may not be habitable. I doubt it. Another factor that is critical to is the solar flux. At 27% more than Earth received from the sun, it's possible that the surface temperature of 62e may be over 350 K, enough to trigger a runaway greenhouse effect. It's possible. Yeah, here's a picture of it. As you can see, clouds on the eyeball, most likely habitable. Yeah. Of course, this is far enough away where it could be spinning. I mean, it's possible it could be spinning, in which case it doesn't look like this at all. I mean, but this is one interpretation of it. It is tidally locked. Heard another. Yeah, yeah, very interesting planet. And here's some more pictures of it. Here's it compared to Earth. Here's it in its solar system. Yeah, here's its planets. 62 E is right here. It's in the habitable zone. Pretty much the inner part of the habitable zone. Yeah, very interesting. Let's look at this. Here's it by how far away from the star it is. So 62E is about here. Yep. Well, that's what we have on 62E. Our second video on this amazing planet that could actually be habitable for life.